Hey Pisces, Happy New Year. Welcome to your channel. My name is Katie and today I'm going to be doing a love reading, a monthly forecast for love for Pisces for January 2023. Let's see what this month is going to bring in regards to love. Pisces, I hope you guys are doing great. I invite you to join me, get some tea, coffee. This might be a long one. Also, if this resonates with you, this space, these kind of readings, please like and subscribe. It means the world to me. It takes a second, completely free, and it will grant a smile in me. Just know that I will be very happy. Okay, guys, let's see what the universe has to say. We're gonna start with the single Pisces. The New Year sale was amazing, you guys. Thank you so much for your support. I'm very, very thrilled. Many of you have written to me and told me that some of you didn't have a chance to get to the six figures from purpose program because of the price range, right? And thanks to the 75% off sale, you got a chance to get in. So I'm very, very thrilled that for all of you out there, I don't want money to be an issue. I don't want that to keep you from any of the tools that I've lovingly created for you all. So check out the website, depending, of course, on when you're watching this video. The sale could be still up, or it may have already ended. But it's definitely worth checking it out, you guys. There's online courses that go from $300 to $70. There are courses at like $5. So please make sure to check it out. You never know what kind of tool the universe may be directing you to. Alrighty, so love for the singles. Oh wow. Bottom of the deck, we got the 10 of Cups, no less. Highest emotional fulfillment card in the tarot. So this is leading me to understand first and foremost that no matter what happens in love or what does not happen in love, you are going to be feeling quite fulfilled. You're going to be feeling happy. This month, things are going to be giving you a particular sparkle of joy. Even things that maybe in the past didn't really, you didn't really care about. I feel like the whole experience, everything that you live is going to be felt more intensely for the better. So that is definitely something almost assuring you that no matter what happens, you're going to be good. And what I see here is that some of you could be contemplating starting a relationship, dating, or something like that, or you may be interested on a Capricorn, a Virgo, or a Taurus. This could possibly be the case. The challenge could be that this person may be moving away, or that you may be moving away. There may be some kind of distance here. Now, if there is no King of Pentacles in the horizon, no one that you can think of, then this probably represents you focusing on your priorities and, making sure that everything is in order, making sure that the year is looking good, taking a moment to create a plan, a strategy, a movement forward. And, even if you don't stick to it completely, it's not about the details. It's not really about the dates or anything like that. What I see here is a bigger picture of knowing why you're doing what you're doing. And that is what is being recommended here, and that's what is most likely drawing you in. I see here as well that some of you could be having a ex-partner return, possibly Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus. If not in their sun sign, somewhere in there. And it could be coming back because of the retrograde, right? And then it might just leave again. So if someone here comes back, it doesn't necessarily have to be entertained, and it doesn't necessarily mean that things are, coming back together. So with that, I actually feel like some of you are going to be in this month of January saying, wow, cool, this person is back and I got my closure, and it actually feels good to know that I can move forward now. Many of you had something sort of pending with an earth sign, perhaps. Spirit is telling you here to be patient. You know, the advice that we all love to hear. Be patient, Pisces. Focus on your balance. Focus on that plan for your year. It seems to be very important. As I mentioned, from a very serene place, not from a space of expectation. Just to have a north and an idea of what to go for is going to be super helpful for your health and for your well-being. It seems here, like in the past, you have taken the time in which you have been single, or the moments in which you have felt connected to your solitude, and really went into spirituality, maybe the occult for some of you, maybe watching witchy Netflix series or reading novels, or, you know, going into literally courses to learn about these things. And maybe that has satisfied you on an emotional level in the recent past. And I see that now, I feel like by the third week of January, you're going to be open to love in a different way. It seems like you're going to be more empowered, more solid within your stance. Your energy is going to be, I don't know how to explain it, more robust. It's like your presence is going to be very known, very intense, but like just as a calm presence. And you're definitely going to be magnetizing a lot of opportunities in love because you have the Empress here. For some of you, this could be a card of fertility. So if there is an ex coming back from the past, lots of earth in their chart, possibly someone who lives far away from you. If you don't want to get pregnant by this person, like, just be extra careful, okay? Just putting it out there. With the Five of Cups in your mind space, you could be seeing life, especially your love life, from a bit of a negative light in January. You could be focusing on everything that is not there instead of everything that could be or everything that is. All right? So, interesting here. Lots of perspective to deal with. You are being represented here, single Pisces, as the Ace of Wands. Lots of passion, lots of inspiration, magnified sexual energy, very magnetic, very sexy, creative, passionate vibes. And that could be towards your life, that could be towards a potential partner. If you are in a situationship, that applies. This is also a card of fertility, so again, heads up. Now, in your environment, you're going to see that there could be a lot of couples around you, your friends, people at work, family, and you may see these couples coming together, and what you may actually appreciate the most and admire from them is the teamwork that they show towards a specific goal in their lives. Like, oh, you see how Jane Doe and John Doe are building their cabin in the woods themselves or something. And you're like, oh my God, that's so cool. And this other couple over here are creating a business. And maybe you're kind of almost craving that part of having a special someone in your life long term. That may not be the obvious thing that you crave usually. Maybe it's the emotional intimacy, and that's why you're interested in finding or manifesting an ideal partner. But in this case, that seems to be on your mind this month. The thing is, you may feel like it's not just anybody that you can build something like that with. Maybe you have been getting to know a lot of people, and you have time and time again just being like, well, that's not for me, this person is not for me, I'm not for them. You know, kind of like, you may feel like it takes a lot of good luck. You may feel like it takes a lot to just happen to stumble upon the right person in the right timing, in the right place, right? And there could be resistance to putting yourself out there, a lack of faith that it's going to be worth your time. You may feel drawn instead. Every time that you feel like putting yourself out there, it's like, this energy could be used elsewhere. This energy could be used by myself better for my projects or my things. There could be that kind of resistance. But what I'm getting here is that in this month, the energy that you put out in your love life is the energy that you get back. It's the Six of Pentacles. So this is balance, equal give and take. Okay? This is also favors, gifts, generosity that may come from you to the other person or from that other person towards you. Oh wow, okay. Bless me. Thanks to all of you who said bless you somewhere in the world. With the Six of Pentacles here as the outcome for the month of January in love, I also gotta say, I feel like those times are over, Pisces. I feel like you have gathered enough knowledge, information, and wisdom to steer clear from people who you could not build this kind of cool life with. I think that you're clear now on what to say no to and where to look. I'm hearing that maybe the person that you could be very happy with, maybe they are not in a dating app. Maybe they are not at the bar. Maybe this is a person who has always been in your life, and maybe you have friend, what is that phrase? Ah, fuck. Oh my god, how can I forget this term? It's so common, I use it all the time. Oh my god. When you just put a person in the friend category and don't look at them as a potential love interest, you've friend zoned them. I'm like, how can I forget this? I say this all the time. So maybe there's someone here in your life who you have friend zoned, who maybe you think you're not attracted to, you think that there is no interest there, but they're just absolutely ideal on paper. If you are one of the Pisces who feels irresistible attraction for people who happen to be, terrible for you, there could be a possibility that there's someone amazing standing close to you, and you're not giving them a chance because they seem boring or they seem just plain not attractive. And that could be speaking a lot about the internal state of you, in which maybe you need to be, for whatever reason, subconscious reason, craving the love that will validate your fears about yourself. And that's why maybe you continue to land in the hands of people who are terrible for you. If you take a few steps back, look around and see who could actually be good for you. Good for you. Long-term, honest, pure, supportive, patient, caring, good for you. They may not be as exciting, but if you look at it from a certain angle, I feel like some of you already have someone in your life that could be the best thing that has ever happened to you, if you let it. That goes for some of you. Take it if it resonates. So now let's move on to the coupled Pisces. If someone could be kind enough to please in the comments section add the timestamp for this part of the reading, I would be really grateful, you guys. I always forget about those, and they make the experience of watching the reading so much easier for everybody. Alright, universe, love for coupled Pisces in January 2023. By the way, you guys, check out and see the website in case the 75% off sale is still on, the New Year's sale. Believe me, you're not going to want to miss it. The discounts are massive. It almost makes me feel like I'm just giving stuff away. And I really don't want ever to have any of you struggle and not have access to my tools that I so lovingly create for you on the website because of financial constraints. So please go over there and make the most out of this sale. If it's still on by the time you see this video. Stock up for the new year. You're going to have all the time in the world to do them. You can organize yourself, but you're going to be getting them at the best price that we're going to offer all year long. I offer 50% here and there. It's quite common. I do those sales quite common, but this is 75% off. Also in the New Year bundle, which was already on discount, so it's just borderline ridiculous. Just check it out. I'm gonna link the info below. Okay, so for a couple Pisces, I feel like you have a lot of different options about what you want to be doing in life. There is a possibility that you're more focused on your projects, on the things that you want to do, on the things that you want to do together, the things that you're doing apart, the things that you're looking forward to. It seems like some of you are kind of future tripping a little bit, or future focused. Not in a bad way, but it seems like love is not necessarily a source of concern. Some of you here, though, you could be dealing with someone who wants something and they're not getting what they need fully in the connection. And this is very important to address. Some of you here could be with someone who's wishy-washy, someone who is completely in 1 minute and then completely clueless on what they feel next. We got the 6 of Cups. Some of you could be connecting to someone from the past. Some of you could be tempted to connect to someone from the past, maybe due to Mercury retrograde, or maybe from this person just coming back into the picture somehow. Some of you could be tempted by that. Spirit is telling you it is not here to last. Precisely, I feel, because of the retrograde, so don't entertain any previous connections that may come in at this time, because it's very likely that they're not going to stick around. I could be completely wrong, but that's what the cards are telling me at this time. Some of you could be dealing with someone, possibly an Aries. Maybe you are in a relationship with someone whose parents or family are a bit authoritative or a bit difficult. There could be someone, possibly a male father figure or authority figure, that could be making things uncomfortable, that could be very bossy, very picky, difficult. And some of you need to accept that that could be a major factor that could actually create a very difficult time. So what I'm getting is this vibe that some of you are in a relationship. You're happy, you're there, it may be just starting, but it seems like there's someone here. It could be an ex-husband, could be an ex-lover, could be a father, as a brother. I definitely feel very masculine energy here that seems to be really against the connection or disapproving of the connection. And it seems like this person is just very intense, like annoying, and just ugh. And some of you need to admit to yourself how much you dislike this. Some of you are just like, oh, it's going to be fine. No worries, whatever. Everything's going to be fine. Everything's going to be fine. And this could actually be an issue. So if this is maybe fathers-in-law or something like that, this would be a wonderful time to be honest with yourself and acknowledge this fact. See the potential issues it can bring and kind of face them head on with your partner. Don't look the other way. That's what I'm getting. Don't look the other way. And before making any additional commitments, right? Before getting engaged, maybe getting married, maybe whatever, they're telling you here, stop and really analyze this. Really take your time and think about this. This message is coming specifically and especially for those of you who are dating a Gemini, is what I'm hearing. Okay? You may see life very eye to eye with this person that you're with, but there's people around who for some reason are very different to this person. If you want to make this work, you can definitely make this work. You just need to admit to yourself what you already know about the potentials in this connection. Don't downplay what you already see in front of you. You may feel like you need to be defensive. This could be someone narcissistic, egotistical, someone who likes to be the center of attention all the time. And you may feel like this person is just manipulative. Are you okay with that? Is that the life that you want to sign up for? Because chances are this person is not going to change. In the environment, maybe there is potential that this picky, difficult person could be good for your finances or your work, or could give you an opportunity that is golden. Use your intuition. Some of you are very uncomfortable, and you can't put your finger on why you're so uncomfortable. There's a reason why. So don't get swept by the feeling of excitement and passion and love. Instead, stop and analyze things. The Knight of Pentacles is the knight that makes the least mistakes because he's not hurrying. He's taking his sweet time. And that's what is advised for you here in January, okay? Take your time. Face what you need to face. Admit to yourself the truth that you already know. You know, sometimes we know something and we don't know how to deal with it. We don't know what to do with that information. But just acknowledging that that is there and that you have acknowledged it, to a certain extent, eases anxiety and pressure. It gives yourself a chance to, step by step, uncover what needs to be uncovered here. Some of you are in wonderful relationships, but this reading seemed to be for those specifically who are dealing with, something like this. Some of you could be dealing with a doctor. Some of you may be a doctor. Some of you may be dating a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio doctor, or in a relationship with or married to. Some of you could be maybe having issues with a partner who happens to be very difficult, very picky, and troublesome, who could be a doctor. Either way, they're saying you need to admit to yourself what you need to admit to yourself. And that's the main message here for you guys. There is a program, Real Forgiveness, that could be very beneficial for those of you who are dealing with someone who's abusive and someone who has continuously brought into your life negative energies and judgment and disapproval that may have chipped at your self-confidence. So if that is something that interests you, check it out. I feel like there's like one person out there who this message is for. Like, check that out. If it resonates with you, of course. If it doesn't, you're probably not that person. That's fine. So yeah, that is what I have for you, my beautiful fishies, in this reading. I hope you're all doing fantastic. I wish you a very romantic and beautiful month of January 2023. And I'll see you in the other readings, in which I'm going to be doing a forecast for money and for health and everything that this new month is going to bring. I'll see you soon. Check out the sale. Don't miss out on the sale. You will thank me. Bye.